Imagine walking into work one morning and realizing that production is already behind schedule. Not because your team made mistakes, but because the materials you were expecting simply didn't arrive. This is how many supply chain problems start quietly before they suddenly spiral out of control. So let's break this down. To break something down just means to explain it step by step in a simple way. So we'll break this down and explore how companies can tighten up their supply chains and make them faster, smarter, and more reliable. At the end of the episode, as usual, I'll explain all the phrasal verbs, the sayings, and the idioms, so stay tuned until the end. One of the biggest challenges in any supply chain is late raw material deliveries. A raw material is a basic material used to make a product. And when these arrive late, production slows down, deadlines are missed, and customer satisfaction takes a hit. To take a hit means to be negatively affected. Late deliveries don't just cause small problems. They disrupt the entire supply chain. To disrupt something means to interrupt it so it can't function normally. So what causes these delays? Well, in many cases, suppliers struggle with logistics issues. Logistics refers to the planning and movement of goods. Others face production bottlenecks. These are points in a process where work slows or stops because capacity is limited. That's what we call a bottleneck, a production bottleneck. To get around this problem, meaning to avoid it or reduce it, companies often decide to work with multiple suppliers instead of depending on just one. This is known as supplier diversification, which means spreading risk by using several suppliers. But here's the catch. Diversification only works if there is strong coordination. Coordination is organizing different people or systems so they work together smoothly. And of course, you need strict quality control, QC. One powerful solution to all of this is real-time tracking. When we say real-time, we mean information that's updated instantly, without delay. Real-time tracking. We have today what are called digital visibility platforms. And companies can keep an eye on shipments from the factory floor all the way to delivery. To keep an eye on something means to monitor it closely. This allows managers to step in early, meaning to take action before a problem becomes serious, to step in early, instead of reacting when it's already too late. But this brings us to another difficult issue: inventory management. Inventory is the stock of products or materials a company holds. Holding too much inventory ties up money and increases storage costs, while holding too little leads to shortages and, of course, unhappy customers. This is why companies aim to strike the right balance. That's an idiom, meaning to find the best middle point between two extremes. Strike the right balance. To help with this, many businesses rely on what we call predictive analytics, which uses historical data and market trends to forecast future demand. To forecast means to predict what is likely to happen. Better forecasts reduce excess inventory that's not needed, excess inventory. And good forecasts free up working capital, meaning money becomes available for other investments. Another area that often needs improvement is transportation efficiency. How quickly and cost-effectively goods move through the supply chain. Companies can speed things up, meaning make them faster, by optimizing delivery routes and using GPS to avoid traffic delays and inefficiencies. GPS tracking. Building strong partnerships with reliable logistics providers is also key. A logistics provider is a company that handles transportation, storage, and delivery. Strong relationships help companies lock in better prices. To lock in just means to secure something for the future. And when you lock in better prices, you are improving service reliability, etc. Warehouses are no longer just storage spaces. Today, automation plays a major role. Automated picking and packing systems reduce errors. They lower labor costs, and they cut down on processing time. To cut down on means to reduce. Robotic systems handle repetitive tasks nowadays, allowing workers to focus on higher value activities. Many companies also use AI-powered inventory systems to reduce stock errors and improve accuracy. Optimizing warehouse layouts also helps speed up fulfillment, which just means completing and shipping orders faster. Fulfillment. So modern supply chains today, they are not just about speed and cost. They're also about sustainability. Using eco-friendly packaging, this is packaging that causes less environmental harm, and reducing energy consumption in warehouses. These help lower a company's environmental footprint. Green logistics practices, such as route optimization and electric delivery vehicles, these all help reduce emissions. Local sourcing, which means buying from nearby suppliers, shortens delivery times and supports regional businesses. This approach creates what we call a win-win situation. That's an idiom meaning everyone benefits. To ensure improvements are real, companies must define KPIs. KPIs are key performance indicators, measurable values used to track performance. Important KPIs could include on-time delivery rates, inventory turnover, how quickly inventory is sold and replaced, logistics costs. All of these are important KPIs. And you monitor these metrics to help stay on track. This means to continue towards your goals and adjust strategies when needed. So we monitor these metrics to stay on track. Supplier performance should also be reviewed regularly, using scorecards which create accountability and encourage consistent quality. But no supply chain is immune to disruption. That's why resilience matters. A multi-source strategy reduces dependency on one supplier, while contingency plans, backup plans, they help companies respond quickly to emergencies. Some businesses now use AI-driven risk analysis to spot potential disruptions caused by weather or global events or supplier instability. And AI-driven risk analysis allows you to act proactively, not reactively. Act before things happen, before things go wrong. So modern supply chains today rely heavily on technology. We have what are called cloud-based ERP systems, enterprise resource planning systems. These integrate inventory, they integrate suppliers and logistics data into one platform. ERP systems improve communication, they reduce manual errors. So all of these ideas, they only work if they are implemented properly. Companies need what we call a clear roadmap, a detailed plan with milestones and responsibilities. Obviously, most companies start with pilot programs to test new systems before full rollouts, before full implementation. Employee training is crucial. Even the best systems can fail due to maybe resistance to change, where people are unwilling to adopt new ways of working. And finally, communicating progress through reports and sustainability updates. This helps build trust with customers and positions the company as an industry leader. Some of the key vocabulary we used in this episode, starting with a supply chain. This is just the entire process of producing and delivering a product. Logistics, planning and movement of goods. A bottleneck. We talked about a bottleneck. This is a point where progress slows due to limited capacity. Inventory turnover is how often inventory, stock, is sold and replaced. A KPI, this is a key performance indicator. This is just a measurable performance metric. A contingency plan is a backup plan for emergencies. ERP. An ERP system is software that integrates business processes. And sustainability, this is operating in a way that reduces environmental harm. Some of the phrasal verbs we use today: break down, explain, step by step. To take a hit is to be negatively affected by something. To get around is to avoid or reduce a problem. You'll hear people say, how can we get around this? To keep an eye on something, to monitor it closely. To step in, this is to intervene, and to free up is to make available. To speed up is to make faster. When you lock in something, you secure it for the future. We often say, we need to lock in these prices. What you're doing is securing prices before they increase. Cut down on. This is to reduce. To stay on track, continue toward a goal. We had a few idioms and sayings today. Strike the right balance. This is to find the best middle point. A win-win situation is where everyone benefits. And to go hand in hand, this is when two things work together naturally. And that's everything for today. Thank you for listening. This is Listen. Please share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, bye-bye for now.